Ladies and gentlemans, Andy here, author of the best Tinder guide on the internet, and guy wearing the world's coolest hat, if I do say so myself. This is the Kill You're in a Loser show. Let's fucking go. We're going to have a bit of a fun one today, a little bit of a chill one for you boys and girls, and you boy girls, and you non-gender girl, boy girl, gender dysphoric, euthanasia people, whatever you call yourselves these days. And we're going to talk about sales, girls, and people who are truly serious. The concept, I should say, that people who are truly serious don't sit there and tell you how fucking serious they are. You could consider this a follow-up to a previous podcast I've done or a previous philosophy of mine, that you want to talk about what you have done, not what you're going to do. And so I'll backtrack a little bit. This whole discussion came from my group coaching program, right? One of the guys in the group is started a sales job, or he's been working a sales job, and he had a client or a potential client who went on and on and on and told him how excited he was to work with this guy and, all this kind of stuff. I can't wait to work with you. It's going to be amazing. And last second, this guy basically pulled out. And as I said to this guy, so to be clear, this potential client went on and on and on about the fact that he's serious, that he really wants to do this shit, that he's deadly fucking serious about it. And I said to this guy in the group, people who are that serious don't waste time telling you how fucking serious they are. And I'm not talking about one little sentence like, oh, I'm so excited to work with you. Not like that. I'm saying when they go on and on and on about it and tell you how serious they are, and they say paragraph after paragraph, or they keep promising you that they're serious. Anytime you get a promise, that's usually time for your alarm bells to start going off and for you to become Mr. fucking cynical. Because again, people who are serious don't waste time telling you how serious they are. What they do is they take fucking action. They don't have time to waste. Why would you sit there and tell someone you're serious if you're actually serious? You don't have time for that shit. You would take action. You'd say, here's the fucking money. Here you go. Here's your money. Let's fucking start right now. In this guy's case, what he was doing was photo shoots. So at that point, if you were deadly serious, you'd transfer the fucking money. You'd say, here's the 5 outfits I'm thinking of bringing along to the photo shoot. Do you think these are okay? Or what time is the photo shoot? When should we do it? Do I need to bring anything? You'd ask those kind of questions. You wouldn't sit there and go on and on and on about how serious you are. I can give plenty of examples myself with this shit. So one of the things that I do before I go to start coaching with someone is I get them to come on a call with me, and I basically screen to make sure they're serious. So we go through this process where I say, how fucking serious are you? I get them to fill out a questionnaire. If you guys hit me up for coaching, you will have to fill out a questionnaire before you can even fucking email me. And one of the questions in there is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about changing your life and building an elite life? I will get people that will say, I'm 20 out of 10 in terms of seriousness. And they will write fucking 50 paragraphs about how serious they are, instead of actually just fucking saying, can we get on the call? Let's do this. I'm ready to go. Then I will jump on the actual call with them, and they will spend fucking half an hour telling me how serious they are, and I have to keep fucking getting them back on track and say, okay, I don't care how serious you are. If you're serious, you'll pay me the money. We'll figure it out in about fucking 20 minutes when I ask you to fucking transfer the money. Let's talk about the real shit. What do you actually want? What are your goals? What can I help you with? What are we going to achieve together? What are your sticking points? What do you struggle with? The actual fucking important stuff I need to know. I don't give a shit if you're serious. I don't want to hear how serious you are, because you will show me how serious you are when I say, here's my fucking PayPal address, transfer the money. And you then at that point go oh, actually, maybe we can we start later? Because I just want to get some things in order first. Or is it okay if we start next year? That's exactly how I know that you're not fucking serious. So what you want to do when let's just use sales as an example. Whenever someone sits there and tells you how fucking serious they are, or if it's dating, and a girl goes on and on and on, I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited. I'm super serious about this. It's going to be great. I really can't wait to meet you. If she's going on and on and on about it, or if she's telling you, here's a better example. I'm super busy this week, but I really do want to meet you. I actually genuinely do want to meet you. I really do. I'm just really fucking busy. What you need to do is engage that kind of, I won't say cynical, but that rational part of your mind and say, if she's actually serious, she will meet me. There's a really good article on the Rational Mail called "The Medium is the Message." And the point that he makes in this article is, if a girl is serious about meeting you, she will fucking meet you. She won't sit there and tell you, I'm busy, but I do genuinely want to meet you. I'm really excited. I'm just busy. No, a girl that actually wants to meet you will fucking rock up and meet you. A potential client that wants to work with you will transfer you the fucking money and say, when can we get started? I know that people are serious about changing their life when they literally say, what's your fucking bank account? Or what's your PayPal or your Bitcoin address or whatever else? Here's the fucking money. Let's do it right now. Let's fucking go. That's how I know someone's serious. It is not them writing a 20-page fucking essay on how serious they are and how I literally don't read that shit. Any of you, for those of you who write me that shit, I don't fucking read it. Like, as in the parts where you say, I'm serious, I'm ready to change. I literally don't read that. That means literally nothing to me. I did a video today, and one of the points that I said in the video was go into the comments below and tell me what you have achieved today, like what actionable steps you've taken today, like even if it's just a little baby step, what you've actually done today, not what you're going to do, what you've done today. And guess what? The first fucking comment is a guy saying, this motivation was great. I'm going to go and write in my journal and I'm going to do this. And tomorrow I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to post. Mate, I don't give a fuck. Why do I give a fuck what you're going to do? You are sitting there telling me how serious you are. I'm so serious. I'm going to do all this shit, but you haven't done anything. And so anytime someone says to you, I'm super serious, or a girl, I'm going to meet you, or I'm busy this week, but I really want to meet you, I'm super excited. In your mind, you need to go, until proven otherwise, this person is, I won't say a liar, don't get that fucking cynical, but until proven otherwise, this person has absolutely, or their words have no grounding in reality. I have no proof that they're actually going to meet me. Until proven otherwise, I'm going to assume they're not going to meet me. And that's not being cynical, that's being realistic, because a hell of a lot of people will not. And one of the points that this guy in my group coaching said was he was kind of frustrated. And fair enough. He had gotten himself excited. He was ready to work with this client. He thought that it was going to go ahead because he said, this client's like telling me on and on and on how excited he is, how much this is going to be changing his fucking dating life and all this kind of stuff. And, I said to him, until someone actually transfers you the money, or in the case of women, until the girl actually rocks up and she's there face to face in front of you on the date, assume that they're not actually serious. Until someone fucking pays you money, assume they're not a client. Well, they're not a client until they paid you money. With women, until she is on the fucking date face to face in front of you, sitting down and talking to you, assume she's gonna fucking flake. Don't count her as a potential, don't count her as a match, don't count it as a date, don't get fucking too excited, don't get too fucking invested, I should say. Get excited, that's fine. Don't get too invested until she's face to face with you. Don't get too invested in a potential client until they've transferred you the fucking money. Because if I had $1 for every person that has sat down with me on one of those calls and said, I am ready to change my life. Let's fucking go, brother. And then I say, right, man, let's fucking transfer the money. Let's do it, dude. Open up your PayPal right now. I'll sit here on the call. As soon as you've sent it, I'll send you the documents. We'll add you to the group. Let's fucking go. And they'll go, oh, did you want me to pay now? And I go, yeah, man, you just told me how fucking serious you are. Let's go, buddy. Oh, well, actually, I was thinking, can we maybe start, in a couple of months or something? Or maybe I should just wait until I've moved. Or maybe I should, it's for fuck's sakes. People who are serious show you that they're fucking serious. I can give countless examples of clients who have said exactly that thing I just said before. I want to wait till I'm in a good position before I do coaching with you. However, here's the fucking money right now. Fucking 10 weeks ago, I got a guy sign up for one-on-one coaching. He literally said, I'm moving in a month. I don't want to start the coaching until then because I'll be in a new city and everything would be better. But here's the fucking money right now. Here's the money right fucking now. I'm showing you I'm serious. I'm ready to go ahead. Here's the fucking money. Let's start this in a month. So that's what someone who's fucking serious looks like. And in dating terms, a girl that actually rocks up on the date, that's what it looks like. That's someone serious. There's another really good article on the Rational Male called Wait For It. And it's kind of tangentially related, but I love fucking reading out this quote because this is probably the best quote that I've ever read from the Rational Male. And it applies, he's talking specifically about women having sex with you, but I want you to kind of extrapolate a little bit and kind of frame it in terms of anyone who's serious, right? So you'll hear him say women and sex and that, but just think of anyone who's serious. So he says, a woman who wants to fuck you will find a way to fuck you. She will fly across the country, crawl under barbed wire, climb in through your second-story bedroom window, fuck the shit out of you, and wait patiently inside your closet if your wife comes home early from work. Women who want to fuck will find a way to fuck. Fucking love that quote. I've just shoehorned that quote in. I know it's not 100% relevant, but I fucking love that quote. Another really good article is Mark Manson's Fuck Yes or No. The whole premise of this article, and I will leave links in the description to all these articles. The point of this fuck yes or no article is if someone isn't a fuck yes, like they're like, fuck yes, let's do this. Here's the money, or let's fucking meet on Friday at 6 p.m. I'd love to come and be on a date with you. That's awesome. If someone isn't a fuck yes like that, if they're like, oh, I'm busy, can we just do it next week? I've just got exams. Can we maybe wait for 3 weeks? Well, it's like the holiday season. So can we wait till, maybe another 4 weeks until the holiday season is over? That person isn't that serious to meet you. And this applies to men and women, by the way. Any women listening to this, this happens with women just as much as it happens with us guys, by the way. I have so many women friends, people email me, fucking my girlfriend Imogen has a bunch of friends that do this, where the girls will go, oh man, I'm getting mixed messages from this guy. He says he wants to meet me. He says he's really serious. He goes on and on and on about how serious he is, how excited he is, all of that. And then I say should we meet on this weekend or something? And he'll give me an excuse. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, what are the mixed messages? I feel like I'm getting mixed messages from him. That is not a mixed message. There is no such thing as a mixed message. A mixed message is a no. It's not a fuck yes, is it? If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no, as Mark Manson said. Or as the rational male said, the medium is the message. If you're sitting there trying to figure out what's the fucking message? It's mixed messages. That's the message. She's not serious. Or in the world of sales or business or whatever, they're not fucking serious. If they don't transfer you the money, if they email you back and forwards and waste your time, if they want to waste more time going back and forwards on meaningless details that don't fucking matter. I have some potential clients that hit me up and just want to ask irrelevant, stupid fucking questions. I even had a guy recently saying do you get your other guys in your group to sign a non-disclosure agreement? Because, I just want everything that's in the group coaching to be kept in the group coaching. And, I work a serious job. And what the fuck has that got to do with anything? You're either wanting to sign up and change your fucking life or you're not. Irrelevant questions like that. Are you just showing that you're not that fucking serious? Or what's your time zone? When would we be able to do a call? Because I just want to make sure we can do it. If you're serious, you don't give a fuck what the time zone is. I've paid other coaches that work in America, and I have to get up at 2:30 in the fucking morning. And by the way, I'm a boomer. I go to bed at fucking 8 p.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. I've always done that. I should say I've done that for the last fucking year. And I get up at 2:30 a.m. feeling miserable, or I stay up the entire night and feel even worse because fuck me, that's why. I'm serious. I want this fucking coaching. I'm not going to sit there and bitch, what's the time zone? So I won't belabor this point too much. If a girl is giving you mixed messages, or I should say, if she's going on and on and on about how serious she is, I'm so excited to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. Let's fucking do this. It's going to be great. And you say, sure, Friday night, 6 p.m., let's go. Meet me here. And she goes, oh, I'm busy this week. She's not that fucking serious, because someone who's serious doesn't tell you that they're serious. They don't need to. Actions speak louder than words, guys. And if someone is serious, they will show you through their actions. I could have called this podcast, or I guess we can say the takeaway message of this podcast is look at people's actions, not their words. In fact, the Red Pill is very good at this. They make it very clear, or one of the points they make continuously is stop listening to people's words and start looking at their actions. Actions mean infinitely more than words. Words mean fucking nothing. Most people are full of shit with their words. Hell, I'm full of shit half the time. But most people are especially full of shit. Most people don't have any guiding principles. They certainly don't give a shit about honesty. They are not self-aware enough to realize when they're kind of full of shit. They think they're serious in the moment. They don't even realize if they were actually serious. They would show you through their actions rather than just saying words like, I promise I'm serious. I am serious. I'm very keen. That doesn't mean anything. The average person doesn't even realize that shit. So you need to stop taking people by their words. And I'm not telling you to be ultra cynical. Although I guess you could say, sure, be ultra cynical. Cynicism is not even a bad thing. Skeptical. That's a better word. I am skeptical as fuck about everything everyone says until they show me that they're actually serious. If you leave a comment on my YouTube and say, I'm going to change my fucking life, in my mind, I'm like, no, you're fucking not. We both know you're fucking not. Okay, you don't know you're not, but you're not going to. I'll bet you $10,000 you're not going to. That's my first fucking thought. is if you were serious, and the people that are serious, what they do is they come back a month later or a day later even, and they say, here's what I've done. Here's the action I've taken. Hey, Andy, your podcast really inspired me, and I made my fucking bed today, and I went out for a walk, and I'm trying to make myself less depressed. Or I bought that book you talked about. Andy, look, here's that fucking book. Or, you know, I've joined your forums, and I'm going to actually fucking change my life. Or I went to a meetup group, and I tried to make some friends. Or I went to the gym for the first time in my life, and it was really hard and really scary, but I've lost a little bit of weight. Go me. That's what someone who's serious does. Someone who isn't serious will sit there and tell you how serious they are. So I will leave it there. As always, guys, I want you to go out there and crush your goals. And don't just say you're going to fucking crush your goals. Actually crush your goddamn goals, please.